Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cruising Maya. This video is episode number 5 in a series documenting our experience traveling Pacific Mexico and our 37-foot sailboat Maya. This episode picks back up in Isla Espiritu Santo, an island about 20 miles north of the city of La Paz, Mexico. In previous videos, our depth sounder decided to quit working, so while we wait for a new part to come into La Paz, we are exploring and enjoying this amazing place. Picking back up the story, we are underway to our next destination, Bahia Candelario. Okay, so we're having some engine issues this morning. Went to fire up the engine, and normally you turn it over and boom, turns right up, no big deal. This time it turned on and then died right away. Turn it on again, died right away. And then finally, third time we turned it on, gave it a lot of gas and it went. So we're underway now, and now the symptom is the engine's been running for about an hour. And there's just this tiny, the RPMs aren't exactly, you can hear it just drop a little bit, ever so slightly. So something's going on with that. And also just trying to give it more gas, it actually doesn't do anything. So we can go down in RPMs, but really when we try to put it up more than we normally do, it's not going at all. Based on all of that, I'm thinking it's probably fuel related, probably fuel filter related, but also could be air filter. They're both due. So we're gonna replace all of those at the anchorage here, and hopefully that will fix the issue. Okay, so we made it to the anchorage, no problem. Dropped the hook, so we're safe and sound now. So now it's time to address the issue. So we've got all three of our parts here. We've got the air filter, primary fuel filter, and then our secondary fuel filter. So we'll just get to swapping these out and hopefully it'll fix the problem. Okay, so that's a dirty air filter. That's a clean one, so that's definitely could be something to do with the issue. Okay, so now that we have the new air filter in, we're gonna go ahead and replace our primary fuel filter. So this is where the primary is. We're just gonna drop this, take the old one out, drop the new one in. Okay, so here's the old fuel filter. I don't think that was the issue because it is beautiful. It's like totally clean. Okay, so the secondary fuel filter is in. I've bled most of the air out of the system. And so now we're gonna turn it on. It'll probably choke a little bit on the air. It's gonna push the last little bit of air out, and then hopefully it'll be running smoothly. So we'll see what happens. Choking was just the last of the air bubbles and the high pressure fuel lines being pushed out. We're just gonna run this for a while. All right, so we ran the engine for like 20 minutes. It sounded good, ran well. The real test will be when we're out, using propulsion and really driving the engine. But yeah, but signs are looking good that we may have resolved this issue. So it's true what they say, cruising is fixing your boat in exotic locations. With another week to spare before our new depth sounder part is in, we got back to enjoying the wild and beautiful Isla Espiritu Santo.
here. This is an ancient lazy boy. Okay, we are leaving Espiritu Santo Island. We had an awesome, almost 2 weeks up here while we were waiting for parts down in La Paz. Now those parts might be in, so we're gonna go check and see. But oh man, it was really awesome to be able to just really take our time and explore this island. We did a ton of hiking, snorkeling. The water is just beautiful, turquoise, crystal clear. We swam with sea lions. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. So we had an awesome 2 weeks here, and now we're headed back to take care of some errands, and then we'll probably jump across to mainland. It'll be nice because it's supposed to be warmer over there during the winter. It's definitely not cold here by Pacific Northwest standards, but there's definitely a lot of northerly wind that's blown through, as you can see. So yeah, we're just gonna jump across and enjoy that nice weather.
We're still having some engine stuff. I mean, it kind of seems like separate issues, but they're all kind of coming together. One being our shaft seal, our dripless shaft seal is leaking when we're under high RPM, or basically cruising speed. And then the RPMs on the engine are just kind of fluctuating. Sometimes they drop a little bit. They seem to stay pretty steady, but I mean, just a slight fluctuation. And yeah, we're still having a hard time turning the engine on. So yeah, there's just kind of a lot of weird, funky things going on right now. I don't really know what to make of them, but we're gonna monitor the situation closely and hopefully try some things back in La Paz that'll get our engine back up in working order. So we enter La Paz with a bunch of to-dos, mostly on the boat maintenance side of things. From our anchorage in the bay, we set to working through those issues. We looked at the shaft seal issue and retightened the mount that holds the bellows in compression. We also finally got the new depth sounder in. The replacement unit was an in-hull version, which let us avoid a haul out, but it also involves some work to get installed. And grinding on a boat that you are living on is a scary proposition. All precautions were taken, and we successfully got that installed. With those hurdles cleared, we continued looking at our hard starting engine. I measured some voltage drop on the circuit going to the glow plugs. Wanting to eliminate that, I replaced that wire with a new heavier gauge one to allow power to more easily flow to the glow plugs. Okay, so we are still trying to figure out what is going on with our engine. So we've eliminated the voltage drop going to the glow plugs, and we're still having trouble starting the engine. You know, it takes a while to start the engine, which I really don't like that. It should just fire up like that. So something's going on, so we have to address it. So we're gonna go dig a little deeper now, and so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to replace the glow plugs with new glow plugs. I've got them aboard. They're original to the engine, so they're 10 years old, and they're probably due for a change anyways, so we'll just go ahead and do that, and maybe that solves the problem. I don't know. So that's what we're doing today. So this is what the glow plug looks like, and basically what happens is electrical current is run through it, and this tip gets super hot, And this tip is right in a little chamber off from like the actual firing piston cylinder, so it just kind of helps ignite the diesel and get the engine going. And they do get old after use, so these are 10 years old, and it's probably high time to replace them anyway, so hopefully this does the trick. Okay, I got the first one out. Yeah, upon first glance, it looks pretty beat up, but we'll get it on the meter to see what it shows. Okay, so I think we may have our culprit based on the fact that the ohm readings are very different. So I'm using just a simple ohm test. And I want you to see that. So right here on the old one, it's like 1.1, and then as you move further out, it gets higher, and then once you're finally towards the tip, it's a totally open circuit. So and now when you compare it to this, about the same, and then you go to the tip, look at that, 2 ohms of resistance, so totally different than this. So I really think that the glow plugs might be the real issue for our engine not starting. Okay, this is the part where we find out if we fixed the problem. So here goes nothing. That's not good. Damn it. Well, that's no fun. Okay, well, yeah, we just continue on with, yeah. Frustrating as that is, we did not have time to dwell on it. We were set to sail to mainland Mexico in the coming days. With our boat work done, we treated ourselves to one of La Paz's biggest attractions, which is swimming with whale sharks. That was a really great experience and definitely worth checking out if you're in La Paz in the winter.
Okay, so this is the test. We're trying to get out of here, out of La Paz. We're about to start the engine, and this is the test after we've changed both fuel filters, the glow plugs, the air filter, some wiring. So now we'll see, this will be the test to see if we can actually leave La Paz. Oh no! Okay, well, it looks like we may not be leaving La Paz because there is no wind and the engine just doesn't want to seem to start, so. Man, I do not know why it's having a hard time starting.
I still feel confident in getting the engine started. You know, it's having a hard time to start, but we have a starting fluid aboard, so we can just spray that into the air filter, and that should fire it up. So I still feel like we can leave port, but I'm gonna have to think on that one for a little while.
So to be continued on our engine saga.
Good night. Sure is good to know ya. I
nice long stay here in La Paz. We were here almost a month. I think we thought we'd only be here like a week, but it's just so nice here. There's so many resources, facilities, other boaters, a really good community. So we were able to fix our transducer. It's really nice to see the depth now. And now we are headed over to mainland. So it'll be a 2-day crossing across the Sea of Cortez, southern crossing. And yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what mainland is all about. It's supposed to be warmer actually in the winter than over here on the Baja side. And yeah, a lot greener too. So looking forward to that.
I totally see why people get stuck here. It's really an awesome town, totally set up for cruisers. I mean, the anchorage, it's like $1 a day or something. The dinghy dock, you can use that. Tons of services there, trash, laundry, waste oil. And there's even like a little cruisers club there. I mean, it's awesome. So another great thing was we just got to see so many people that we've met along the way. I mean, we've met a bunch of people coming down here, but this is kind of the place where everyone gathers. So yeah, just a great place all around. Definitely kind of itching to get further south. Those north winds, they really do blow here, and it can be a little cool. So excited to see what mainland is all about. Yeah, I'm just super excited for the next chapter of our little Mexican adventure down here. So yeah.
I'm gone, but not forgotten. Troubles, sure, I've got 'em. Now they don't seem as real.
We dropped the hook in Punta Lobos for the night with plans on leaving in the morning. And with us safely at anchor there, that's a good place to stop. Join us next time as we cross the Sea of Cortez and start exploring mainland Mexico. Before we go, a quick reminder, we have a website at cruisingmaya.com. There you'll find more information about us and the boat. We also have a merch store where you can find all the latest in YouTube sailing fashion. Also on our website, you'll find a Gear We Love page. There we have links to a bunch of different products that we rely on to cruise. The best part is if you click any of those links and purchase literally anything on Amazon in the next 24 hours, we get a small commission for that sale. It's a great free way to help us out, and we really do feel those commissions. So if you've got something in your Amazon cart right now, click any of our Amazon links and then complete your purchase. Another great way to help us out is to join us on Patreon. We've got several different membership levels to choose from. A huge shout out to our current patrons. You guys are awesome, and we appreciate every one of you. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you here next time. Cheers.
Sure is good to know ya. I'm so thankful for ya. That's how I'll always feel. That's how I'll always feel. That's how